Gather around, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island.
Okay, guys, today Clear Stem Skincare launched this skin spray all day. It's a primer and setting mist. It refreshes and rebalances your skin's pH anywhere, anytime. It's enriched, oh my god, I cannot say this word, hypochlorous acid. Do you know what that is?
Hypochloric acid?
No, not chloris.
Hypochlorous acid. From my chemistry days, I just think it's like the structure of it. It's like has a few less something, some element, like
some molecules.
Yeah. It's just a molecule thing. Don't worry about it, guys.
Magnesium and peptides. Using this hydrating mist to prep your skin before makeup or give it a quick pick-me-up throughout your day. Safe for sensitive skin. So if you have, honestly, like imagine the villa just stocked with those things. And it clearly was a hot day today because they were all talking about how hot it was.
That's nice to just have a little facial mist. I
need a facial mist.
It's good for your skin.
Yeah. So whether you need to calm redness, prep your skin for makeup, or give it a quick pick-me-up after a busy day, Skin Spray All Day Soothing Mist has got you covered. I literally ordered it today. I used our code. It basically covered shipping. So girl math, shipping was free.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So use code FIREPITCHAT for 15% off at clearstemskincare.com. Okay, guys, we are recapping episode 39 of Love Island. Okay, so I was lurking everybody, and Jess got her phone back, and she posted on Instagram, but still nothing of Wilma.
Wait,
Wilma!
I literally thought you just gave them a couple name. I'm like,
oh my god, they just posted. Okay,
they both posted.
Yeah, he did too. And they're like they're at that Sheesh UK that everyone always goes to.
Oh, so Wilma's together?
Wilma is together, yeah. I mean, come on, like, what are you not going to be together for the first 2 days?
Yeah, exactly. And they're still on vacation mode because they're not going back to their houses yet, you know?
He did get a fresh haircut, and he cleaned up his chin strap.
Oh, bless the Lord. He needed that.
No. Not got rid of, sharpened it.
Oh, pew. Ew, it's even worse.
I know, it's horrible. Okay, so forget that thought. But the episode starts with the subtitle a minute straight saying Nicole cries. Did you see that?
No, I didn't notice that.
So I guess we're crying over Jess, which was short-lived, thank goodness. And then we have basically the premise of this episode was this Ayo, Mimii, Jessica thing. Then he goes to Joey and he's like, no, my priority is Jess. What is this? Is this producers trying to force Ayo to be with Mimii, or do you see it?
I feel like it must be the producers because people keep bringing it up to Ayo. A lot of people keeping what about Mimii? I saw Mimii looking at you when you were making eggs. I feel like the producers are just trying to force a storyline to happen. But if Ayo's saying anyone's his priority, that's essentially proposing marriage to if it were another person. You know what I'm saying? Ayo just being I'm a little bit more into Jessica is equivalent to a normal person proposing. Yeah. So I think that spoke volumes that he said that to Joey. But I don't know. Ayo's just annoying me because it's just you could just tell them you're not interested at all. But he does that. Well, feelings don't go away overnight, which I get that too. Perhaps he means I still care about Mimii. I just like
but
Jessica
it's only
more.
In regards to her being with somebody else.
Yeah, which is not. That's not
that's
reason.
all he keeps saying. It's not easy seeing that. It's but she was there for a week and you had your girl and you didn't give a fuck about Mimii. So
right, where were those feelings when Mimii was sitting there by herself? Right, you didn't care.
Where was the apology? Where was anything? You were not anything. But now, I don't know. This all seems weird. But thank God Josh pulled out all the stops and made his little waffle. What they call it, waffle platter.
Yeah,
they're so cute. Waffle platter. Okay, it's literally 900 degrees outside and she's eating hot waffles with chocolate.
Right, who wants a Eggo waffle sundae
In the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day, and you have to eat it while you're wearing a bikini.
Outside too.
Outside you're sweating, and it's like, just bring her some ice cream.
Oh my gosh. It's wild.
It's wild.
I'm finally like, they're talking about the weather there. Like, it must be scorching because they're all, and there's only like one thing of shade.
No, I would simply die in there. Like, I took a bike ride last weekend, and my scalp is still sunburnt. Like, it looks like I have dandruff. I put sunscreen on, and they never look like they're sweating. Like, I go outside for 5 minutes, let my dog out, and I'm sweating profusely.
Right.
It's amazing.
They're never sweating. They're always in the sun.
Like, no one ever has upper lip sweat in the villa.
No, and they're never like swimming.
No, explain that. Oh my God. Yeah, they're never swimming. Like, I would at least have my feet dangling in that pool all day long.
The thought of just like being hot, sweaty in my bikini.
No, like, you have to
TV.
be 21 to go on that show, because that's when you don't give a fuck. Like, I couldn't sit in a bikini for longer than like an hour, and I would have to be completely submerged in the water.
Like, you're wedgie.
No, like, there's a lot going on with the female reproductive system, and like, it's just like in a bikini, like,
and they're like so hot. They're like tight. Like, it's so tight. Like, how are these girls just like it's like, oh my gosh.
And they're wearing the thongs. Dude, like, first of all, I would never. Like, I would never. Like, I'm at the point where I'm wearing a one piece or I'm wearing clothes.
Yeah, no. So I really don't have like a lot of this episode was trash, obviously.
Yeah, they are getting to that filler point where it's just like filler, fake storyline. Like, for sure, I think the Mimii Ayo thing is producers just trying to make something happen.
Yeah, or it's like amplified. Like,
right,
it wasn't as big of a deal. Like, maybe it's like one combo in a day, but that's all we're seeing.
Right. And so yeah, all I have to say on that is, like, he seems like he's super into Jessica. I don't even know why he would be thinking to go to Mimii.
Just to get her, you know? Is it just like to get her?
Like, I think he wants to give the bare minimum to Mimii, like breadcrumb her so she doesn't move on, but he's not gonna like ditch Jessica for Mimii.
Yeah, exactly. Because honestly, he shouldn't. Like, and Jessica really likes him, and honestly, they're really funny together. I like their humor. I enjoy their combos together.
I honestly like Jessica.
Yeah, me too. And she's gorgeous too, like, naturally. Joey and Jesse finally have like a talk where we can see some kind of emotion before the bombshell comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I think Jesse though is into Joey more than he is into her.
Mm-hmm.
He like gives nothing but things.
Yeah, Joey is an interesting guy. I don't think Joey can be in a relationship where he likes the girl more.
Yeah.
Or he marries that girl. Like, do you know what I mean? It could go one of either way. Either he marries the girl that he likes more than she likes him, and then he just like perpetually dates girls who like him more than he likes them. I don't know.
Right.
But I think every girl should marry a guy who likes her more than she likes him. That's a
or equal.
That's a recipe. Or equal would be ideal.
Equal is probably the goal here.
Right. Sorry, I was getting toxic for a second. I totally forgot. Yeah. No, equal, of course.
You're like, can't really. You're just like emotionally unavailable though.
Right. No, I'm sick and twisted. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I thought that was cute. But also it really wasn't anything. I'm feeling that Joey maybe isn't as into her and she's just kind of like here. But then they give us a bombshell, which I was pretty shocked to see a bombshell today.
Mm-hmm.
A blonde one, and she's cute. Lolly. Sean's like, Lolly, I sell them.
Sean, when will we stop with the sweets jokes, dude?
That was honestly what I like cackled at.
It was one funny comment. It was the first funny sweets joke he's ever made.
So then she asks the three guys to go on the date. her and Joey. Joey basically says no.
I was like kind of shocked by that though, that he like let her down straight up alone together. He could have said anything, and we know Joey, he would have said anything. So yeah. I was like kind of shocked he did that. I was like, either he's really not into Lolly or he is like actually into Jessie.
But it's like, I also was really funny where Jessie's like confides in Grace, and it's like, well, like the whole time I did that to you, Karma's a bitch named Lolly. Like she's like confiding in the one girl that she like completely demolished their situation.
Yeah, I really didn't understand that. I was kind of like, know your audience.
I think they're really close.
They're always like together though. They are, and they're like hugging all the time. Like that's the Love Island we want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
When you steal her man's and then you guys become besties. Like, and then you're bitching about her ex-man's to her when you stole her man's.
Yeah, it's savage.
That's what's beautiful about Love Island though.
For sure. That's exactly that. This was a little bit of that stuff. But the thing with Joey confusing me is like, why did he like come back from the combo and just like not bring her or not like reassure her? Like, why did he go straight to the guy? You know what I mean?
And even when he did talk to her, the first thing he did instead of reassuring her was kind of like almost like,
he's like, don't
psych her out. Like he was like, she's a nice girl. She's a really nice girl. She's beautiful. She's nice. No, she's a really nice. It took him like 6 sentences of complimenting Lolly before he got into like, oh, I told her. I was like essentially closed off. When in the conversation with Lolly, like kind of straight off the bat, he was like,
no, he was more open to like Lolly. It's like, does he not want to like voice that to her because he's scared of like committing basically?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why, why don't, or are you not sure that you want to be? It was just weird. Like he was very standoffish. He was like, and then I know that she had to say that. Obviously she's a bombshell. She had to say whatever she was going to say. Mm-hmm. And I hope Jessie like plays this cool. Cause like, girl, don't be a Nicole and like trip on this shit.
Exactly. Like also it's like if Nicole trips, and as we know, Nicole is a little bit crazy. We have discussed this multiple times. She needs the mental health villa retreat. Like, we know. But if Nicole, like, these people are saying I love you to each other. Like, she has a little bit more ammunition. Like, Jessie, you really have no leg to stand on. Like, you have to just let him do his thing and hope he comes back to you. But, like, I think being jealous for a guy like Joey could interest him to a point. Like, I think he wants you to, like, be a little bit cutesy, jealous, fawn over him. But if you get too jealous, too possessive, it will turn him off.
Like the kissing challenge, that was just enough to make him think it was cute.
Exactly. But she's got to play her cards right with this bombshell because he's already not into her. So you,
but he's not letting her know he's not into her. It's so weird.
That's what I don't understand. Talk about emotionally unavailable. I think it's Joey.
Right. Like, I don't think he wants to. I think he, like, feels these things because he obviously told a blonde girl that he feels those, but I don't know if he doesn't. I just found it so weird. I found it weird, all of them coming back from that date, to be honest. Like, even Connor and her, I thought they had really good chemistry, but then Connor walks away from the date, and he's just like, yeah, she's fit. Like, it was as if... Did you get that vibe?
But that's what I'm saying. I almost just think the guys just like kind of aren't into Lolly. Like it kind of seems like a Lolly problem to me.
Yikes.
Like, I'm sorry, Lolly. I don't know you, Lolly, but like I fear none of the girls were feeling Lolly.
But why? She was but she was pretty. Like she's pretty and she's fit. Like Connor, you would be freaking lucky to have her.
No, Connor needs to thank his lucky stars that she even asked him on that date.
That's what I'm saying.
No, so Connor has no excuse. Joey, I could see how he's like, for the thing with Joey and Jessie, I could see that he's like not into Lolly, but he doesn't want to close things off with Jessie, which is why I think he's like closed things off immediately with Lolly, like straight up, I'm just not into you. But to Jessie, he doesn't want to say that because he doesn't want to give her the impression that he's closed off to all
more
belongs.
Serious.
Yeah.
Right.
But
so then what's Connor's deal?
Connor? I don't know. Connor needs to literally, like, if you guys have to put him on a rowboat to get him off this island, I don't care, but he's got to go. I'm done with Connor. Like, Ruben.
Unless they hit it off.
But are they?
She seemed into it.
Yeah, it would be smart of Lolly to just go full force for Connor. Like, you don't got that much time, Lolly.
Right.
What kind of name is Lolly? What is it short for?
Her name's Lauren.
Oh, she said that to Joey.
Yes.
But
so I was like, please, Lord, don't let that be her name.
But I'm so sorry. But like, lead with that. I'm sorry. Lolly?
Agreed. It's like Lala.
Yeah. True. Okay, anyway. Sorry.
I don't know
I
what's
feel like
worse.
I'm like, sound like I'm hating on Lolly. She's, you know, a nice girl. But like, the name, I just can't get past Lolly.
Well, she's a nice girl, according to Joey.
Right. Multiple times he's got to say that.
Yeah.
And then she picked Ciaran. Like, what do you think was going to happen
why?
there?
Like, so weird.
It kind of was just a waste. Like, why not pick one of the new boys?
It's like she had balls in all of her choosing, like even Joey. But then when he kind of got defensive about like, what do you mean I'm more like whatever? She's like, no, I just was trying to feel what your situation was. It's like she like backtracked then. So it's like I feel like she went in. Maybe they made her do that.
Yeah, it is seeming like they like made her choose those things because she's not like sticking
Ciaran,
firm
why?
to her gun. Like sticking to her.
Yeah, because she's like, your story's so cute. It's like, so why
right,
am I
why
here?
are you going on a date with him? You know what I mean?
Very weird.
But that's the thing where it's like the show is becoming overproduced this season, but they're not producing it well. Like the producers are making her go on a date with these people that she doesn't want to be on a date with because she's like, you guys are so cute. Like I just wanted to like get your story. You could have asked him that by the pool tomorrow, like, and take Ruben on the date, you know?
Yeah. So weird.
So do you think Ruben's gonna go for Grace?
They seem to be like chatting a lot and like in the background they're together.
And they were chatting and it showed them and she was like they were holding hands.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it was when Jesse and Joey were talking.
And he was like, did you hear that? Because he goes, don't you start or something like that. Like he like really said a word where you're like,
yeah.
It's like Joey just like, if he doesn't want to deal with it, he's not dealing with it. Like, period. The end of story.
Right.
Yeah, and like, ew.
Hate that.
That's why you need a guy who likes you.
Exactly, dude.
True that. I remember in 8th grade when I was dating, you know who?
Yeah.
Like I had the upper hand, so I would break up on his birthday. I would break up all the time. Just when I felt like on Thanksgiving, when I didn't feel like dealing with him. One time he kissed a girl on the cheek, and I didn't give a fuck. But I made this fucking boy literally go outside and get me like a love fern from How to Get Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Like I made him feel like the worst for I'm like, you kissed another girl on a cheek.
But you didn't care. You're
so
just like, I want
glorious.
like 10 minutes apiece.
Like I'm like, okay, I'm done with you. We're broken up today. Like I'm very over you today. I was so mean. Good times.
Isn't
when you
that
have the upper
best,
hand
though?
Yeah, and then I had karma for the rest of the 10 years after that.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Karma's a bitch.
But that's what I'm saying. It will get back to Joey too. Like he is gonna like fall on his ass for some girl, and then that's who he will marry.
I mean, if he's trying to look for a wife, like I feel like Jessie is like very good wife material.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree.
But she's starting to like unravel.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And my thing always is, I know Love Island is like Temptation's Bombshells, but it's nothing compared to Instagram. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's people sending nudes from across the globe on Instagram.
I know it. It's so true.
So if you like freak out, like Nicole does not stand a chance, straight up.
How about their conversation with Kieran thinking that he's more into Nicole than her?
No, now I'm getting worried for Ciaran.
Kieran has what's it called?
Stockholm syndrome.
Yes.
Like he's literally falling in love with his kidnapper, and like he is so scared the kidnapper is gonna abandon him. Like he has lost it now because
like how on earth
honestly
can you
even
think that?
Sean was like, no man, like I think she loves you just as much, if not more. It's like, duh, what planet are we on? Kieran likes Nicole more than him. Like genuinely, they don't like each other equal. Nicole is so in it. Like she is taking her picture and Kieran's picture on AI and making their children together. Like, she is so in deep.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on
agree.
with Ciaran. I don't know why he could even think that.
I agree completely. What a weird, like, thing to think about. Like, how did that even, like, come about? Because all you're getting is how much Nicole
is madly in love with you.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And then even on the date, like, no one what's the word? Like, rejected someone Kieran so fast. Like, yeah, Ciaran was just like, I don't want to make you feel unwelcome, but like, I'm not into you. Like, right off the bat, didn't even say hi.
Girl, did you want to get pied in less than 2 seconds?
It was honestly a waste of a date for her. Like, it just makes no sense she would ever choose him. Like, pull him and talk to him the next day, but take one of the new boys on a date. Take Ayo, who's never taken anyone seriously on a date. Like, there's so many other people in that villa that could flip up. Joey, I don't think is crazy because Joey has a track record. No. Joey makes sense. Yeah. Ciaran does not make sense.
Hold on. The Uber Eats guy is delivering my food and I don't want him to see me. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, very weird. Very weird. And I think that was my cue to go.
Yeah, you got to eat your dinner.
Did we kill enough time?
Yeah. You guys don't need more than this.
What else could we possibly talk about?
Like, is anyone still listening to this? You know what I mean?
It's just me and you at this point.
We're like screaming into the void right now. Like, no one's listening.
I could make another Akatar example right now,
but like, I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Maybe Monday.
For sure
Monday will be done.
No, Sunday, yeah. Clark's gone all day. He's golfing with his buddy. Like, all I'm going to do is read and nap.
What about the puppy?
Honestly, he'll have to figure it out. Like, bring I need some golfing. Time for myself.
Okay, cool. Thank you guys all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine. We appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.